Great day, everyone. Today, I would like to give a presentation upon the undergraduate research project 1, which is entitled Analysis of Measurement and Calculation of Musculoskeletal Disorder, which is known as MSD, of finishing line workers using ergonomics methodology. So, a warm welcome to the presentation panels, Dr. Muhammad Akramin bin Muhammad Romli and Dr. Muhammad Fidaus bin Basrawi as well. Next, I would like to thank my project supervisor who have guided me throughout the project, Dr. Haji Nik Muhammad Zuki bin Nik Muhammad. And the short introduction of myself. My name is Kavin Kumar Nahindran Kumar with the ID of MA19020. As the introduction part of the project is about the automotive industry, which is during in the earliest of 1980s automotive industries in Malaysia were developed under the leadership of our Prime Minister, which we are known the Tun Dr. Mahathir bin Mohamad with the first product named Proton. And the automobile industry growth and prosperity are undeniably important and fundamental to the Malaysian economy. As we can see in the graph side, which is sourced from the Marlines and Murray, the production rate of the vehicles are being increased as year by year. So due to the increase in production, workers are requested to work for extended period of time and to achieve the production target. Thus, the tasks are increased in the finishing line as well, and the possibilities of the musculoskeletal disorder among the workers are being increased as well. So an analysis of measurement and calculation of musculoskeletal disorder is done by using the Reba and Rula method. The reason because we are using Reba and Rula method is because the tasks are involved with the repetitive motion and awkward posture as well. Next is the problem statement of the project, which is the workers in the finishing line are suffering from MSDs and the tasks are being done in awkward posture by the workers are repetitively being done in the finishing line. Thirdly is the proper solution needed to reduce the possibility of MSDs among the workers. Next is the main objective of the report, which is to understand and study the current work process of the workers in the finishing line in the automotive industry. Next is to analyze the working condition of the workers in the finishing line. The third one is to perform an ergonomic methodology in order to reduce the MSD among the workers. And the main scope of the project is the Reba and Rula method we used to analyze the process. And a solution is being provided after determination of the result from the Reba and Rula method in order to reduce the possibility of MSD among the workers in the finishing line. Next, I would like to give an explanation on the literature review of the project. Obviously, let me start with the finishing line. So, the finishing line is known as the last process in automotive industry, where the installation of the car interiors and exteriors are to be done over there. As we can witness from the figure below, the conveyor will be provided to carry the accessories of the car. Since the accessories of the car are slightly difficult to handle by the workers, even though there is a providence of the conveyor stations, they can still contribute to development of MSD if they are not designed with purposes and users in mind. According to the Journal of Sheikh Ali in 2018, working in an awkward posture with repetitive motion will enhance the possibility for the workers to suffer from MSD. Then there are several ergonomic risk factors that readily occurring during the task moment in the finishing line by the workers. So the first of all is about the repetitive motion, where the workers need to do the installation task repetitively to each and every car in the finishing line. Next is the awkward posture. As we can see in the picture side, workers are being forced to stay in awkward posture to perform the installation process in the finishing line. In the general population, awkward posture will lead to the chronic low back pain, which is known as LBP. According to the Journal of Van Ostrom in 2018, physical load in work or daily life is one of the risk factors that are frequently researched in relation to the low back pain, with most studies being cross-sectional. So for the next ergonomic risk factor that readily occur during the task is the vibration. To be more stated, the vibration enters the body through the hands as in various labor operations where rotation or persuasive power tools or vibrating workpiece are gripped by the hands or fingers. In this case, as we can see in the picture, the usage of the pneumatic air guns will give excessive vibration day by day, and it will be traveling through the arms area of the workers, which can lead to MSD as well. So for the next section is the rapid upper limb assessment, which is known as the RULA, one-page assessment tool for body structure, which is linked to the upper extremity of MSDs only. So the REBA also needed to be done, which is rapid entire body assessment, in order to analyze the working position or the posture of the workers in the neck, back, arm, wrist and legs area, which this portion is covered to the whole body. After obtaining the scores from the REBA and RULA as well, it can be compared to the risk matrix form, as our objective is that it should be less than 11, which is the number 11. The score 11 indicates it's very high in risk, and implement of changes should be occurred as soon as possible. So the risk matrix form will make sure that the workers are in the comfort zone and working in a safe condition. As for the next section, these are the summaries of the journal that I have gone through during the literature review time. As we can see the table, I mostly prioritize the method used by the REBA and RULA in order to get a better understanding of the REBA and RULA method. Next, I would like to explain the methodology part of my research with the flowchart of the research. As start of the flowchart, we start with the studying about ergonomic literature and the study of the work posture of workers in the finishing line, in order to have an idea on what kind of work they are involved during the finishing line. Next is the determination of the objective of the research, following data collection and the data analysis using REBA and RULA method as well. And if you see the main statement of the research is the risk index should be less than the 11 score, which is the high level risk as stated in the literature review. So if the step is been agreed, the next step will be the design of the MSD complaint minimization solution with ergonomic aspect that we have learned throughout the research. And the following step is the solution implementation using simulation to make sure that the workers are being worked in a comfort zone. And the final step is the final report. As we can see in the statement of the research, which is the risk index should be less than 11. If it is not satisfied, the step will be repeated with data collection and data analysis as well with the REBA and RULA method. As this is the Gantt chart of the research, which is the task I've done from week 1 until week 15. As we can see, the task is FYP1 title selection, then the first meet and initial discussion with the supervisor, thirdly the gathering relevant information based on the topic, and the next one is the identification of the problem statement and objective and understanding of the project scope, and the fifth one is the chapter 1 introduction of the project. The second one is the chapter 2, which is the relevant literature review of the project. The third one is the methodology part, and lastly the final presentation and the final thesis submission. That's all from me. Thank you.